groups deemed inferior, including African Americans, needed to either be exterminated or their number reduced greatly. Cellular sterilization and abortion programs target the African American community were set up in such a way so that the victims did not become suspicious of her true intentions. They're a bunch of damn devils, man. Oh man, I gotta get this, man. I think it's 12. Let me find it real quick since Proverbs. We're talking about these demons. Right. Where's it at? Oh man, I'm trying to remember what it is. That's just like a dope. Oh man, where's it at? Oh, I can't think of where is it at. Is it scripture I'm looking for? Oh, here it is. Proverbs 12:10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel." All right, are cruel. You think, oh, she's just a nice old white woman. She ain't coming to do us no harm. That's what you docile, simple ass niggas will say. But it says, signatures, sterilization, and abortion programs target the African American community were set up in such a way so that the victims, so-called Negroes, did not become suspicious of her true intentions. Signer knew that to offset any distrust of her motives, she would have to hire black religious leaders to deliver her programs and messages, which is exactly what transpired, as Childress highlights. That's why we say you pastors, man. The Lord gonna destroy you pastors. Okay? He's gonna destroy you, man. Zechariah 11:5, it says, "Whose possessors slay them," and we already got who possessing us, the other nations, mainly so-called white men, "that slay them and hold themselves not guilty." Right? "And they seldom say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich." Right? "And their own shepherds pity them not." Right? Who's the shepherds? The leaders of Israel. They didn't pity them. They went along with the program. Right? Right? That's why the Lord gonna see them. Okay? Jeremiah 50:6. It says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. That's right. They got them trusting all in this government, and this program, and this. All right. When it was all set up, it says Signer knew that to offset any distrust of her motives, she would have to hire black religious leaders, right, to deliver her programs and messages, which is exactly what transpired, as Childress highlights. It says the eugenics drive to kill the black projects Alright, it says the eugenics drive to cue the black population was also achieved by withholding benefits from blacks who refuse to be sterilized or have their babies aborted, thereby using correction to force complacence with signatures eugenics programs. After the end of the odious Tuskegee experiment, wherein which African American sharecroppers were deliberately infected by the U.S. Public Health Service against their will with syphilis and not treated, eugenics went underground and reemerged through organizations like Planned Parenthood. Alright, Signature worked closely with the members of the third race, and yet she is still celebrated and honored today by liberals as a pioneer of women's rights. Childress labels Signature's origins and her background as the best kept secret in America, but note that people are generally becoming aware of her provisions and her deep connections to today's neo-eugenics movement and its adjacent abortion industry. Signer's legacy lingers on in the modern era now that African American birth rates have dropped below the replacement rate thanks to industrialized abortion. Childress labels this process genocide and points out that Signer's program has been successful. Around 52% of all African American pregnancies now end in abortion. Whatever your view on abortion, the fact that it industrialized growth was created by a woman whose stated goal was to eliminate the black population as part of the eugenics drive to eliminate undesirables and parts of the historical record. That's why this is read thus shocking Margaret Sanger's quotes below. The most merciful thing that a family does to one of its infant members is to kill it. Margaret Sanger's editor, The Women's Rebel, Volume 1, Number 1, reprinted in Women and the New Race, New York, published 1922. Birth control must lead ultimately to cleaner race. Margaret Sanger, Women. Okay, says we should hire 3 or 4 colored ministers, preferably with social service backgrounds and with engaging personalities. The most successful educational approach to the Negroes is through a religious appeal. We don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population, and the minister is the man who can straighten out that idea if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. Damn demon, man. Eugenic sterilization is an urgent need. We must prevent multiplication of these bad stock. Piece of shit, man. Eugenics is the most adequate and thorough advent to the solution of racial, political, and social problems. As an advocate of birth control, I wish to point out that the imbalance between the birth rate of the unfit and the fit, admittedly the greatest menace to society, menace to civilization, can never be